Hola bonitas, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review try on swatches of a very brand new lip launch. Very affordable one too. Milani Cosmetics just launched their new lippies and I'm very excited about these glossy plumping balms porque they remind me a lot of high-end ones. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into these swatches, review, try on, demo, all that fun stuff. So keep watching. So I actually currently have one on. Right now, the one that I have on is the shade Truffle. And this shade is so beautiful. I love a good deep tone lippy. I just feel like it's stunning on the lips. You can never go wrong with it. But there's definitely something for everybody in this launch, which I think is fantastic. So let's go ahead and just read a little bit about this launch by Milani Cosmetics. So Milani launched their Keep It Full Glossy Plumping Balms, a 3-in-1 multitasker that delivers serious shine, balm-like comfort, and both immediate and long-term plumping. This is a high and shine, high comfortable formula with a gentle cooling sensation. It's clinically proven to increase lip volume after 4 weeks of daily use. Okay. It does contain conditioning blend of mango seed, butter, apricot oil, pomegranate oil, and Kalahari melon oil to nourish and moisture. It says 100% felt lips were hydrated, nourished, and instantly softer and smoother, which I definitely do feel that. These are vegan, cruelty-free, and made in Korea. So these do retail for $15.99 each. Okay, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna show you bonitas the swatches of these. And in case you're wondering, what these honestly remind me a lot of are the Makeup by Mario lip serums, those like lip plumpers that also remind me a lot of the Hourglass ones. Those like the very similar consistency. Honestly, I feel like more so to me like the Hourglass ones. And we have to talk about how Milani always delivers with their packaging. I just love this very like luxurious but on a budget gold packaging. You guys know I love gold accessories. You open it and then at the bottom you do twist it. So just twist like that. And then you get the product. Now, I do want to point out with these, you do not want to press too hard because if you do press hard, it can get a little bit too like soft in consistency. Like you want to like not press enough, like hard enough, because a lot of products don't just come out right off the gate. So you want to use a light hand with it. Definitely wouldn't recommend using like a heavy hand with this. I have a pretty heavy hand when it comes to stuff, and you just don't want that with these because it's a very, very lightweight consistency. Now the shade that I'm wearing, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the swatch and show you how this looks first. This one is the shade Truffle, and this is a deep brown shade. So it looks like this, and that's the first swatch we're gonna go ahead and start off with, and then we'll go back to the lighter colors, just the one that I'm wearing right now. And then at the end, I'll put on another shade to kind of show you guys like the application of it. So you can see just a very smooth application, but definitely want to be mindful of the fact that you do not want to go with a heavy hand because you don't want it to be too intense, you know? So just keep that in mind. The next shade we're going to be going in with is the shade Ballet, which is a cool pale pink. And this one is just a very stunning like baby pink shade. You can definitely wear this on its own. You could also wear it with a lip liner to add some contrast to that. I definitely do feel like if you're somebody that doesn't like to wear a lot of makeup, you like something a little bit more natural, this is definitely more so your type of go-to. It just works beautifully. Next up we have here the shade Ribbon, and Ribbon is labeled as a light warm pink. So I feel like these two shades are probably the most similar of the bunch. So I am gonna show you guys also like how they look side by side. Just so okay, the next shade I'm gonna go in with is the shade Puff. And the shade Puff is labeled as a peach shade. This is another very pretty shade, very just natural looking shades. I feel like the shades that we're first starting off with are more so of those wearable shades, perfect for every day, perfect for if you want to pair them with a more of a contrast lip liner shade, like a deeper tone. They just really like go and marry together. Next up, we have the shade Moi, which is a pale dusty mauve, and the shade Moi, I was gonna say mauve. The shade Moi is just a super stunning lightweight consistency color. It looks beautiful on all skin types. I really love the shade. I feel like who doesn't love a good mauve shade? I feel like it isn't too pink, but it's not too warm. It's like that perfect in between. We have the shade Hazel, and Hazel is labeled as a cool beige. And I definitely do see like the coolness in there, but it's still a very pretty color that can be worn alone or that can be worn with a lip liner if that's what you choose to do. Okay, now we're gonna start moving into the more like pops of color tones. So we're gonna start off with the shade Spice, and Spice is labeled as a warm chestnut. Again, this is another one that even though it does start to go into those more pops of color shades, I think this is a gorgeous shade that just kind of brings the look together where whether you're wearing a full face of makeup or you're not wearing any makeup at all, I feel like this is kind of like the statement on the lips without it being like too intensely of a statement. Now we have the shade Jam, and the shade Jam is a mauve tone. It's kind of like a berry mauve tone. This is one of those colors that I just, oh, I love these colors in the fall, but I know there's people that love this mauve tone like year round. And if you're one of those people who loves a good mauve tone like for year round, this is going to be your shade. And I just want to reiterate, like, I just love how comfortable these colors are. They're truly so comfortable on the lips. It's such a beautiful formula. It just melts on the lips, feels so great, very lightweight. It's a really good situation. Next up, we have the shade Bisou, I think that's what it's called. And this is a wine red. And Bisou is just that like iconic wine tone, that very like pop statement on the lips. You can do like a very subtle look with it, or no makeup look with it, or like a full glam, and it's just like the statement on the lips. Again, another shade that I really love for like the fall time or like the end of summer. It's just such a beautiful shade. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the shade Chili, and Chili is a brown red. Chili is super pretty. It is just one of those colors that is like a statement color, like a statement red, a staple red to have in your collection. And what I like about these formulas as well is that you can build it up. You can customize it to your desired liking. It doesn't have to be so full coverage right off the gate. You can make it a little bit more sheer. If you don't like super intense full coverage color, these are very workable with you. And I think that's another thing that I love about this type of formula is that it works for anybody, whether you're a beginner makeup and you're just dipping your toes in the water when it comes to more like pops of color, you can build it up to your desired liking. Okay, now the last shade that we're gonna go in with is the shade Lana, which is a plum shade. Gorgeous color. And I just love how it brings the look together. I was wearing it before I put this one on, and I feel like it really did a beautiful job of like tying up the look together, especially when you have like maybe some golds on your eye or like some warm tones. I feel like that plum shade just looks so beautiful with warm tones on the eyes. And also honestly a cool tone moment too. Like I feel like plum just goes with any type of look, and I love that. So another very beautiful color. But that's pretty much all of the lip swatches of all the shades of the Glossy Plumping Balms. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is I'm going to show you guys like a live demo right now using another shade. I'm trying to decide which shade I want to wear today. I think I may do Spice. And also you can go on Ulta and you can see like how the swatches look like different complexions, which is great. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go in with the shade Spice. It's one of those shades that I feel like is wearable, but still you can make it a little bit of a pop. So I'm gonna take it like so, twist it, and apply it. See, like it's very customizable. You can make it look a little bit more natural, wearable, or you can press it to be a little bit more of a pop. I just love how hydrating this formula is. Milani did not come to play. Like this is one of those shades that I could wear like with this makeup, or I could honestly wear it with no makeup. just to add a little something on the lips. And you could pair it with a lip liner. But I love a color for every day that you don't have to wear a lip liner for it to like have its moment. And I feel like this is one of those. So I love this one. It's so good. I honestly can't pick a favorite because I feel like I'm looking at different shades and I'm like, I feel like there's a favorite for different occasion. I definitely do want to dive into more of the pinks like in the summer. But I feel like the one that I have on right now is just super pretty for like a very like wearable everyday color on the lips when you have like a glam on the face. But that's pretty much it for these swatches when this in demo. I really love how these look, how these feel. Now, $15 for a lippy, definitely not the cheapest. I mean, times are changing. Affordable product prices are going up. But one thing about Milani, they're always delivering and they're keeping things on a budget, but still giving us really good quality products that can really compare and be comparable to these high-end products that we love, but we may not want to reach for because they're out of budget. So I do still stand by the fact that even though they are a little pricey, like $15 for a drugstore product, I think if you're looking for really good quality and you're looking for something that's going to work and last, I think this is a great option. And you can find some really great colors in here because there's such a good color range in this product. And like I said, it's one of those products that the formula works for everybody. You could have this be more natural or more of a pop. Like it's very customizable, which I think is fantastic. So that's pretty much it. I do want to include a little giveaway. I'm gonna be giving away a bunch of Milani lippies. I'm gonna package it up for one of my bonitas and you're gonna receive it. So basically, like I've been doing the other giveaways, you're gonna be answering 2 questions down below in the comment section. First question is going to be, which one of these is your favorite lip colors that I tried on? Which one would you want to try out? Second question, what part of the USA are you from? And then the last thing, if you could please add your Instagram handle, or if you could add your email so that I can reach out to you if you are the winner of this giveaway. And the rules will be in my bio, but basically this is only US based. You have to be 18 years or older, and also only enter the giveaway once, please. It's only going to last for a week. So a week from today, the giveaway ends, and then I will be contacting a winner in the coming days and letting them know that they have won the giveaway. So I love doing these little giveaways and sharing whenever I do receive PR. This was gifted to me by Milani, but as always, I'm always going to give you guys my honest thoughts because that's the most important thing to me. Share my honest opinions, share how these look, how they feel, before you go out there and get it yourself. So I hope that this video was super helpful for you guys, but like I said, I like to share my package as well, so I am including some of the stuff that they sent to me in the giveaway so that you guys can go ahead and have some of it too. So that's pretty much it, bonitas. Again, if you missed any of the information, you can go down below in my description box. I will have everything linked para ustedes. Also, the products, I'll have them linked in case you are interested in purchasing them at Ulta or Milani's website. I think you may also be able to find them at Walmart. I'm not 1000% sure, but I'll have everything linked down below. But if you enjoy watching these reviews, please give this video a big thumbs up. That helps me out a lot. Oh, also, if you do enter the giveaway, thumbs the video up, and you have to be subscribed to my channel. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a fabulous day, bonitas. Don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay beautiful. Y nos vemos pronto. Adios.